Hello, Americans. Other friends and subscribers around the world. Back here, man. So, today, and actually, man, I recorded this. I just went in to edit a video, and this is actually the following day, and the camera messed up yesterday, and the beginning of the video clip was wasn't even on my card in here. And the battery went dead, which you'll hear me say that in a minute. But anyway, man, today we're going to talk about the hat, man. I get so many questions and so many people. Dude, I was even offered $300 for this hat once. And ain't happening. This is my all-time favorite hat ever. A little bit of story on it, man, which I think I kind of go into that in this next section. But I bought this whole hat at an antique shop or a junk shop. It's long gone now. It was up in the mountains, man. Just a place off the side of the road, man. And they had this in there. And it was, I paid $20. And at the time, man, it had a big band. This is actually a molehair is what this one's made out of. Molehair, and it's from the 1940s. Which, in the 1940s, to find a hat, because I wear a size 7.5 hat, and to find one, you know, people were just smaller back then, man. So to find a hat, you know, a 7.5 or whatever hat, which this one this one was a 7 5/8, and I actually put a strip of leather behind the band in here, you know, to make it fit. Maybe this wasn't the best place to do this. But when I got this thing, so stop it. So it had a big old band on it, you know, it almost looked like macrame band. And then, you know, of course, the sides were all turned up and it was all cattleman style. And I didn't do what I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this hat. I didn't do with this white hat that I'm going to show you. I did not do with this hat. This one I steamed, but I did recrown it because it was cattleman style, which is just the, you know, the regular style. You can look up all the styles on Google. And then this, you know, the way that I've got it where it comes down here and this and kind of flat, you know, shaped, is just my own. It's the style that I've done, man, for 30 years I've done that to my hats. So, anyway, man, here's the next segment and we'll get after it. She never fails, man. Battery went dead. So I don't even know. Anyway, so this hat, like I said, man, it was turned up, you know, freaking cattleman style. So this one, when I got it, I didn't do what I'm going to show you right now to this one. You know, you'd really rather keep the, you know, the inside band and the liner. It just keeps your hat cleaner over time. You know, sweatband, basically. And then not only that, it supports the crown of your hat. It's like, man, the one that I wore for 25 years, I bought it brand spanking new from Lloyd's Country Store down in Flatlands, man. Long gone. Been gone 20 years or more. Loved Lloyd's Country Store. But anyway, man, I bought it there and, you know, and got that one and shaped it. I always used a tea kettle. I've showed in the past videos. If you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. But you can go back on, and I show steaming a felt hat or a beaver hat or wool, you know, whatever the hat is actually made of, molehair, just whatever. I believe this one, show you this one. This, I started ripping this. I was like, dude, I should probably show that on video. This hat, I picked up. This one's a little small for me. It's a 7 3/8. I wear a 7.5. Sometimes 7 3/8. Sometimes, you know, 7. Well, I don't know. Anyway, man, around a 7.5, which is to find a 1940s hat that big is a rare deal. So this one was actually a Miller Brothers Westerns in Texas. Looking to see what else. And this, I believe that says this is pure wool. So what I ended up doing is I ended up ripping out the inside liner because the hat's too small for me, and I plan on, you know, we'll see what it looks like when I'm done. And then Miss Kitty always judged. She always goes back to this hat. Miller Brothers, Texas. This one was bought at, I need my dang eyeballs, man. I need my eyeballs. This one. This is, got the old tag. Here's the old tag in it. Quarter horse. It says on that one. This says made in Texas. Oh, this one came from D&B Supply. D&B still around. So I ended up tearing out the inside liner, tearing out the sweatband, because it just fit too high, man. And I like my hats. I like my ears to just touch my hat. Been wearing these old felt hats for a long time. So I ripped the liner out. That's the old band. So now I just got, and this I picked up at a, I think an old farm sale or ranch sale or whatever. This hat I paid $20 for a bazillion years ago in that little shop. This one, I think I paid $5 or something for it. Maybe. And you can see it's got a lot of staining and stuff, man. Kind of just a beat up old hat. But see, now that I ripped the liners and stuff, now it fits down low enough. And then it's got a pretty good crown, man, because I like the height. You know, you got to make up for the beard, you know. So we'll see if we'll shape it, but it fits good. The only problem with that, like I said, is this over time and years will kind of collapse down, you know, give way. And that band actually helps keep that in place. But I'm going to go in, I'm going to take this into the bathtub. I'm not going to steam this one. Oh, this is wool too, 100% wool. Where did I see that? Oh, right there. I think. Oh, that's the... Seen a dang tag. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this one said wool. So this is just a wool hat. I'm going to go in there and sit. I won't do it on video, but see these strings? Pull all these strings out. I'll get that all cleaned up. And then I'm going to take this, and this one I'm not going to steam. This one I'm actually going to wet, you know, take it into the bathtub, actually soak it down. I'm going to scrub it. I'm going to use a little bit of laundry soap and scrub it, get these stains and stuff out of it. And then, I don't know, I may do a crown like that on this one. I may do a, actually, I think Perry got it, or bought it. But I had an old dingy white hat. I think it was actually wider than this one that I did, and I did the stovepipe, you know, which is kind of, because the old stovepipe's pretty trapper style. That's basically, you know, in the movie Jeremiah Johnson, that's what he wears, like a stovetop style one. A lot of the trapper style, they wore just the, you know, unshaped at all, which you could, you know, once this is wet, you could get that just round dome. So, yeah, we'll take you in there, man. I'm going to scrub on this, and then we'll play with it and see what we decide to do. I've wanted to wear a white one forever. Miss Kitty always votes it out, but man, the white, you know, reflect when it's warmer. If you are wearing a felt, you don't go to the palm hat or whatever. A white one would be a lot cooler than this. It's old dingy brown one. All right, man. So I'm just gonna keep this camera on the. As you can see it, kind of. Keep it on the old hat. This, actually just tried it on Miss Kitty. Looked at it, actually liked the height and stuff. So I think we're just gonna go with the old round top, trapper style round top. But I'm gonna try to get some of them stains out of it. So we'll get some warm water going here. Let her down. Get that crown. Now this, man, this is not what I do to shape a hat. Well, I guess from the raw like this when you're doing it, but like I said, look back at my videos, man. I got where I steam them. You know, and you can clean them. Some hats you want to be dang careful and you don't want to wet them down like that because they will separate. So then I take a little Foca laundry detergent, sprinkle it around like that. Sprinkle a little bit up on top, a little bit like that, Need a trusty old scrub brush. Yeah, this, you know, is this the right way to do it? Is it the wrong way to do it? I don't know, it's my way to do it. I've done many hats over the years. And then one of the things, man, everybody, man, where'd you get a hat like that? A lot of it is, look how dirty that thing is. A lot of it is time and wear, man. You ain't gonna get an old broke-in hat without wearing it, you know, unless you just buy one. What do you think of all that, Miss Kitty?
Sounds good.
She's hiding over there. All she knows when she sees the new hats that now I'm going to want her car to make me a new band. I ain't trying to, to me with a light colored hat's going to be, it's going to be all dingy and dirty anyway. I just want the stains. Stains, you know, and other people's sweat at them as best I can. Kai, stop. So now we're going to rinse the crap out of it. And this is when I start shaping that round top too. I said you want to be careful about what hats you do this with. Some of them will fall apart. This one might fall apart. You know, it's just pressed wools. All that's all this is, man. Definitely, if I start tugging on it, I can stretch that brim out. It's not like you could, I guess you could ring it out, man. That ought to do a number on the mother. Me and Miss Kitty, when she'd get on one end, I'd get on the other, and we'd just twist it. Alright, man, I'm just going to rinse this thing until, twist it like this, and you'll see the film. Try not to put too much. Might actually put a little bit more soap than I should have. So what I do is go around like this, man. I don't know if you can see it on there, but I can see the film of it. So I'll keep rinsing this, and then we'll show, once I get it out here, and then it's supposed to rain this afternoon. I didn't think about that because I would have sat out in the sun, but probably lay a towel out with the lid on the hood of the green bean for a bit after I get it kind of shaped. Definitely got that round dome. See how we're at? Well, I just can't really see it. Ooh, there you go. Yep, see? Alright, Miss Kitty, will you take this camera? Alright, man. So I just got it laid out here on a towel on the hood of the green bean. You can see the dome. It's pretty good. You can see it's already starting to dry. It didn't, let's see this. It's going to try to curl. And you could lay something on there. So I might go ahead and do that. I've just found in the past, depends on what you're laying it on, man, it'll leave marks across it, man, especially an old, you know, light colored white. You can see where that band, man, that thing, they had that glued on there. I think let's see if I can Okay, and then one of your best things to do to shape it, man, to get it to fit your head and everything right, is put it on when it's still wet. Miss Kitty walked up when I was doing it, and she's like, oh, it looks good. Not as good as the brown one, and I wouldn't go that far. She likes that father hat too. Just think, man. Got some lint and crap, I see. So I'll wear it around for a bit, let it dry, and like I said, it'll shape to your head this way, and then yeah, we'll go from there. Oh yeah, you crazy. Oh man. Good morning. So this hat, I like it, man. It looks pretty dang white this morning. Took longer to dry, you know, because man, you wet them down like that, and it takes quite a bit of, quite a while for it to dry or whatever. But I ended up wearing it. Doesn't look all that good on this, man. But well, I guess it does. But so I got the man in my shape that I like. See it, and round. That. Which doesn't give you anything. I think my boy's pulling in. Anyway, man, so this is how it turned out. I ended up, what I did is laid it out on a towel, you know, shaped it, laid it out on a towel, let it dry for a while, man, and then I wore it around probably a total yesterday, man, two or 3 hours. I'd wear it to let it shape to my head, and then laid it out, like I said, on a towel, and then let it dry some. Took quite a while. Boy, there it is. It's like 7:30. There's KVD. Ha ha! Hello, Miss Kitty. Oh, really? I'm not good. But anyway, so this is it, dude. This is the hat. This is what you end up getting with, man. It's kind of a, man, it looks so bright this morning. Still early. Dude, I'm still asleep. I ain't got enough coffee. Anyway, so I want to finish this up this morning. I'm going to try to get this edited real quick. We are headed down to get some supplies, run down with our boy down the flatlands, and on the way back, I'm going to pick up some more spuds, hopefully some russets, and that's all I got, man. That's just wanted to show you how, you know, I get so many people asking me about my hats, where I got them, and all that stuff. And that's how this one another way that I shape them and clean them and get them for cheap, dude. $5. So please remember to like. Good morning, son.
Good morning.
Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. Check out the links below. Dude, it's chilly out here this morning, man. About probably mid-40s. Like I said, we're gonna head down. I'll take the cameras with us. Don't know if I'll do any filming or anything this morning. Or I mean, on our way down there, we'll see what happens, what plays out and stuff. Going to look at, gonna try to find some 30-30 ammo. I'm looking at a hunting rifle for Kevin, and just see what plays out today, man. Good Lord willing. Now get your postcards in, man. The drive, we're getting closer to that 20,000. Them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.